I can't tell a story about taking a shit without 90 people hitting me up the next day telling me that was the most brilliant story in the world. We're going to send it to Tom Segura. Anytime I tell a shit story.
I know I'm the shit comic. It's awesome.
I fart myself or something disgusting. And 2 days later, sure enough, you're playing the fucking YouTube video.
That's true.
And howling with your wife. I'm howling. I'm like,
we played Joey telling shit stories for sure. And he told us about when he shit in his backyard and somebody thought a bear had come.
I'll never forget. The lady, she would let her dogs out every day at 5, and then she would clean up. They were all French poodles.
Yeah.
So they're
I
like
could see the dogs' asses high up in the air, were just reeling back from the shit. Like, what the fuck?
She went like
mountain
this.
Shit.
Joe Rogan. She looked at it, and she was like 58, so she squinted at the shit up against the wall. But here's what's beautiful: I took a shit and I put my back against the wall. So when I shit, when you shit outside, it's not going to be a decent shit.
Yeah.
It's going to be like explosive. Like so when I got up, it looks like somebody got shot in the head. There was shit all behind me on the wall. So she's sitting there with her little French poodles and her little chihuahuas, and she's looking at the wall like, what the fuck happened there? And all of a sudden, she actually walks up close to it and squints and looks down on it and looks around and runs in the house. I'm watching all this. I can't breathe. And now I go to the computer because my wife's very decent. And I'm sitting there for a half hour. And then my wife comes in and she goes, were you home all day today? I go, yeah, why? She goes, I just had a conversation with Susan. She wanted to know if you heard anything in the backyard because some animal took a shit back there. I went to get sushi. Like, you ever go get sushi, eat a lot of it, and the rice pushes everything out of your ass?
Yes.
And you had plans to go get a weed store, you were going to go to the post office, but I made a detour. I planned to go home, but I left the house key in the house. So I had to climb around the window. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So when I pulled myself up, I actually landed with my stomach on the window.
And now you really
which made it push it out more. Like and I'm fatter than fuck, and my hands are struggling in the window, and my little fat feet are on the other side, and the cats are meowing at me, scratching at me, right? And I'm like, it's me, you fuck. And so I ran down the stairs and shit outside. I took a shit in the house.
Oh my God.
The best was the night I took a shit in Faberman's backyard after a 5-hour drive from Colton or some weird town.
Didn't he not talk to you after that for a while?
Yeah, for a while. I took a shit, and then he ran over it with his car, and the whole backyard smelled like sewage waste. I go over there the next day. He goes, it smells back here. Let's talk in the house. He goes, I don't know what happened. And you can see the brown shit. He smushed it with this tire, and a bunch of flies were around. He didn't talk to me for a month after that. Who takes a shit in somebody's backyard?
How did you find out it was you?
Because I told him the truth. I felt bad. What am I gonna lie to the guy?
That's hard to clean up too.
Wow. Yeah, shit.
You can clean up dog shit. It doesn't even make you gag.
But human shit?
Bum shit?
Yeah.
If you had to clean up some wino shit, if you had to use one of those scrapers?
Yeah. It smells so much stronger, man.
We're gross.
It's so much
No.
gross.
When you take a shit, it's okay. It's till you cut it in half. You
Right.
ever cut a shit in half?
No.
When that fucking
I think I'm
when
gonna
that
throw
milk when that Reese's peanut butter fume leaks out. Yeah. Oh my God.
He's like, I've done studies.
No. When you go to jail,
You ever
it's
cut shit in
hysterical.
half?
When you go to prison,
You have to cut the shit?
you have to shit like in a tube while people are watching TV. Like when you go to county jail, you shit right there. So black guys will be laying there watching TV with their feet up, and all of a sudden they smell a little shit, and they're like, put some water in that hole, motherfucker. Like they'll just yell it from the other side of the fucking prison. Because that means you took a shit and you're sitting there, and the shit's permeating. So in prison, as soon as you shit, you got to put water on it.
Yeah.
But there's some bathrooms that only give you 20 ounces of water a day. So whatever time you flush, it's got to be a good flush. You follow me? So if you take a piss, sometimes the piss has to stay there until the next day until you take a good shit. But when you take a shit in jail, bro, that's what they'll tell you.
Put some water on.
Put some hole in that motherfucking hole, dog. I can smell that shit right now. I'm trying to watch Oprah. But that's what smells. Once the hole sucks it, it's like when you go to Vegas.
Yeah.
They have that sucking action.
Yep.
Well, if you take a shit this big, that's 34 inches. Once that sucking thing, it breaks. It looks like two nunchucks. Once that breaks, it's over.
It's over.
And they put the bathroom right by the door, the front entrance. So you can't have nobody come over.
Right.
That's why I always go downstairs.
To take shit?
Yeah, I don't shit in my bathroom in the hotel no more because it kills the whole room for 2 hours.
We worked at the House of Blues in Vegas, and Joey left an onshore shit. You know what an onshore shit is?
What?
It's like he was so fat at the time that he couldn't sit down in like the regular toilet. You were like, what were you
400,
like?
415.
He was giant. He was
Yeah.
giant. So when he would take a shit, he would have to balance himself mostly on the very edge of the front because his ass was so big.
Wow.
He didn't shit in the water.
Wow.
He shit on the deck.
No.
Oh,
So
dude.
it would be sticking out.
So you
one of those
sticking out.
whales.
You ain't never seen a shit like that before.
So you couldn't sit in the toilet.
I would sit on the toilet, but I don't like my. Look,
He was on the edge.
It wasn't that I was fat. I don't like my dick inside the toilet.
Right.
Somebody's gonna suck your dick, and all of a sudden they're sucking the toilet. I tell my wife, I don't even let my wife pee in public because I want to eat her monkey. I don't want that monkey touching the other fucking thing. So when I shit in a public bathroom, I hold my balls.
Okay.
And I shit towards the edge. I don't give a fuck. It's somebody else's bathroom.
Right. So you're
Why
scooting
not just
forward.
hold your balls and sit where you are?
Because no.
Why do you gotta move forward?
Because if I'm back there, I got crabs one time, and if they're sitting on the toilet, they'll jump from that toilet inward like they're jumping over a
I
monk.
always thought that people saying they got crabs in the toilet is an excuse.
Well, sometimes you could get crabs from anywhere, but
But
why
I thought you
take
could
a
only get it
chance?
from hair. They only clean the hairs. I don't think they will stay on an actual toilet.
I think you're
Like-
probably definitely right.
Yeah, I would feel like that's one of those things. Like, how'd you
But-
get crabs? I took a shit at the gas station. That had to be it. That's what I always figured it was.
No, so I always hold my nuts and shit. When I shit, it was long, and Red Band put ketchup on it. Remember, Red Band went in there and put ketchup
I
on it,
think,
potato chips.
unfortunately, I think that was a different time.
Okay.
This has not happened
This is a
just
different
once.
shit, yeah.
It's been many, many
So
times.
this thing's just like sticking out of
So
the
you
water.
go in there. There's a smell. You know how when you take an epic shit, it's an above water shit. It comes
Yeah.
out like the fucking Big Island of Hawaii.
Yeah.
just rises through the water.
Yeah.
like I've done that many times because I eat too much.
Yeah.
And I'll take these shits that are just like so big. They're preposterous. But there's a totally different smell to those shits because you're smelling raw shit outside of the water.
Right.
I mean, it's gone through the water.
Yeah.
And it's poking into the.
It's strong.
What is it about that makes you happy? What is it about
It's a
that
sense of
horrible
accomplishment,
smell? You're
first
like,
of all.
oh, there's a good one right here.
It doesn't come around that often either.
No, like
That's what I
above
think.
water shit.
Yeah, man, it's like a comet. Like
And
you're
it's-
just like this doesn't happen all the time.
It's always diarrhea too. It's never like a super like thick log.
It's weird when the second wave is diarrhea. Like when you take like
Oh,
a night,
right.
you're like,
Like
"That's
logs.
good shit, and you're proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I think I got a little more in there, and it's like, raw, and it's just a fucking
You know what that's from?
What?
Healthy eating.
healthy eating does that.
Yeah, yeah. If you eat some MCT oil or
Yeah.
some coconut oil,
Why
or
does
some
it do
shit,
that to you?
Lubes up your pipes.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
silly
like-
because where I moved to now, I have the office, the back office, and it's connected to a bathroom. It's got a door. So I don't live with stink no more. I open the door in the morning.
Live with stink.
I got a backyard. I shit. I smoke the bowl
You
while
don't
I'm
shit in the
shitting.
backyard anymore.
No. But
Okay.
my door goes faces to the backyard.
Oh.
I have my own bathroom in the bedroom, then one in the
That's
kitchen,
nice.
in the hallway. But I got one in
Yeah,
the
don't
back
put a
of the
woman
office
through one of
now.
your shits.
No,
Jesus.
I got
It's
my
not
own shower
necessary.
back there.
Yeah, leave her
I
alone.
open the back door. Fuck the fart fan. I just open the back door. There's a school behind there, kids playing. I'm shitting, smoking dope. I don't give a Frenchman's fuck, and it don't smell in there no more. I light a candle.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Hello, freak bitches. Have you like completely moved past all the Cosby shit, or do you still take grief for that?
Not grief. No,
Well, now you're vindicated.
it's never grief. It was just where I would be forced to talk about it in situations I didn't want to, and also
Right.
it came out. The joke and that video came out right before we were starting the rollout for my Comedy Central TV show. And we actually, people don't know, we pushed back my announcement because
It
that
would look
news,
opportunistic.
that
right?
news was that crazy that we pushed it back by the premiere announced by a month or two.
Wow.
Because it was that, and so even though I had my Comedy Central deal in place, since like 2012, I had an all-around Comedy Central deal, and so then when that came out, and then I got my show, then my show was scheduled to go on the air. It looked like, oh, he did a Cosby joke, and then he got a TV show. It's like, no, man, this is like my 4th development deal, and this is finally the show that I got on.
Isn't it funny how things like
Yeah.
that work?
Yeah, but so that was the thing where instead of just having this show that I was able to, it was this energy around it, in 2005, July, all early 2005. It was this energy around it where if I was gonna do press around that time, they were definitely gonna.
What year was it?
This was 2015, 2 years ago.
You said
I said
2005.
2005. Sorry, yeah, 2015. And that show in Philly was October 2014. So, yeah, it just kind of really affected the energy around it as far and my want and eagerness to do a lot of press just because I knew it was
You
going
knew
to
it was
happen.
going to come up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was just like, that was that. I'm not saying that that's the reason my show's not on anymore at all. Just before people were like, your show sucked. That's why I said,